So for the sake of me, and I guess anyone who is in the process of starting over, this one is for you.
In 2023, I walked away from my business of over 10 years with nothing. I feel like for so long, my brain just blocked out this pain. I felt guilty for grieving something that wasn't a person. It was, of course, a business, but it was also my pride and joy. I built something, or should I say we, myself and my business partner, built a successful business from nothing. No investors, no loan, but through blood, sweat, and a lot of sacrifice. I saved almost every dollar for 10 years. So yeah, it was a pain that I can't fully explain, let alone comprehend, but this is me trying, and my hope is to help you too. So to give you some perspective, I have to take you back to the beginning of the end.
I essentially decided to walk away or end the relationship because I just found some information that was unforgivable. Obviously, I didn't want the relationship, but I wasn't willing to lose my business, so I stuck it through. So I spent almost 2 full years working with my ex as my business partner. And during that time, unfortunately, he became his personalized mission to make my life a living hell. Whether it was, giving me the silent treatment when we had, important business things that had to get done, saving business funds to buy booths and bottles at clubs and take women on expensive vacation, you name it, he did it. I think a lot of it was in an attempt to get back at me, but only focused on my business and, in all honesty, maintaining my investment. Like, I wasn't really interested in anything else.
It was only recently that I took the time to feel how I actually felt after being out of business for almost 2 years now and launching my new business by the name of Lady of Leisure. I told my therapist that I was having a hard time relaunching my new business and started to worry that I was just feeling less motivated and maybe had lost my passion. But what she said really made sense.
She said, maybe you're having a hard time moving on with your new business because you haven't properly grieved walking away from your previous one. And that is essentially what brought me here.
Every effort to build was a reminder of everything I so unfairly lost. But the only way up is forward. I also believe that when things are so catastrophically removed from your life, it's for a divine purpose. God is forcing me to build from scratch because he knew I was building with the wrong person. My previous business taught me that everything must be earned. Nothing is built overnight. The same way I started a business 10 years ago with nothing, I can do it again with nothing. In fact, the only currency available at the time was effort and sheer belief that I could create the vision in my mind. And I did. So I'm here finding the purpose for all the pain, and I hope in some way I can encourage you to do the same.
Just because you're in the middle, don't mistake the middle for the end. You're just in transition. You're getting to where you're going, right? So don't cut your story off before God allows it to finish.
So stay tuned for weekly episodes as I share my process of starting over and a few things that I've learned along the way.